What's up, guys? So here we are, day one, Saturday's prologue. Starting out, little bottleneck in this little wash here. These dudes are trying to get up over this little ledge. See a couple of them struggling with it. I didn't initially hit it because wasn't sure how it would go, but see in just a second. Boom, right up it. Gotta have confidence, but these little washes right here are super fun to jam up. These big rocks, that's the stuff I love. Get a couple passes right there. Looking back at this one right here, I should have just went right around this guy, but oh well, you live and you learn. So out in Moab, there's a lot of these big slabs. Super cool terrain. That stuff gets really loose. You can see all that loose sand on top. As the day goes on, man, that stuff gets slick. So different line choice here. I decided to go for the ledge. Didn't really work out to be any faster. So this right here is a little deceiving. It's super steep. It's hard to pick up on camera, that GoPro effect. Next bottleneck. These guys are deciding they don't want to go to the left because that way's a little gnarly. I'm gonna go that way. So obviously I decided to go that way as well. Hit the bypass. It's hard to convey on camera the level of fatigue. You saw me taking a break there, drinking some water. Man, it's needed. Good line choice, got a couple passes right there. Gotta take it when you can. And then I get here, slam right into a rock. Both days I rode this line. You see a cool pass right there. Should have went that way. Should have took the left line. You can even see the rubber marks. Looks like pretty obvious, but so hard to know while you're riding. Like, you get bounced off a rock, you pick a certain line that you think is going to work, and it doesn't turn out in your favor. As you can see, now I got to pick the bike up, get even more tired. It's just a revolving door. Fatigue, crash, pick the bike up, repeat. So with steep uphills come steep descents. Again, really hard to tell on camera, but this, if you've seen that other video, the dude launching off the cliff, that was right there by that bush. There's people cheering you on, that's always good to hear. This honestly was a really fun day. Saturday was a good ride. I ended up finishing 4th. But that fatigue caught up to me on Sunday, so I kind of paid for it. This is only my 3rd race ever. Still working on my fitness, but we'll get there. So this race was 5 miles for Saturday. It took me like 2.5 hours to complete a lap. And you'll see why here in just a second. Coming up on this first big bottleneck. This took guys like a long time to get through. Look at all them dirt bikes up there on that hill. There's got to be 100 bikes on this hill right now. This wasn't quite as bad carnage as Grinding Stone, but it still took a while. It was challenging. See all these guys on the lower right hand? And then you see some guys straight in front of me taking the left line. I ended up going left here. Sadly, I didn't get any footage of it, but I bypassed a lot of people. So now we're getting into Sunday's footage, so we're going to start seeing more mistakes. There's one right there. What are you doing outside the course, man? It's so hard to tell you guys how tired I was, but man, I was tired. You can see it in my riding. And like, what the hell was this? Pointing the wrong direction. I don't know, man. Fatigue's a killer. Sometimes I've got some skill. Like right there, if you can get that little blip, zap it right up a rock. It's really just throttle and clutch control. It's all the basics you gotta work on. It takes a lot of time getting the basics down. It really pays off when you can pass people. Those guys are waiting to go up. I didn't even give them a chance. Just go for it. Not as clean as it could be, but we'll take it. It's right about here I'm thinking, like, why am I doing this? Why am I beating myself and my body up like this? But looking back at it, it's fun. It's a ton of fun. Honestly, these hard enduro events, super challenging, and man, they really push you. And then right here, I'm like, hey, at least the views are good. The beautiful Moab Valley, gotta love it. Right here, man, I was so tired. You can see me just hang over the bars. Just exhausted. That hill, that little climb right there should have been so easy, but it cost me a lot of time. You'll see a few people pass me, man. It's just, you get into the point of exhaustion where you can't even do a regular little climb that would be nothing on a regular day. Like if I was out on a trail ride, just go right up that. And I mean, I eventually do. I get down and turn around, but it's so hard when you're just fatigued. If there's one thing this race really taught me, it's stop before an obstacle, give yourself a second to rest, especially for hard enduro. I don't know, not about like regular races, but for hard enduro, man, take that second, get yourself set up, catch your breath, hit an obstacle clean. Save you so much time, because man, you can just see me wasting all this time trying to turn my bike around. It takes forever. I probably lost like 6 positions right here. Just dragging my bike for the 100th time. This race took me almost 4 hours to complete 1 lap. So this was an 8-mile loop on day 2. And I think it was like somewhere in the 3-hour and 40-minute range. So I was out there for a while. And honestly, if you can set up like I did here, take a second, hit that clean, it saves you so much time in the long run. Take a breather first. See how easy that was? Went right up it. If I just took the time to set myself up, be nice and clean, I would save myself a ton of time in the long run. No, see. These drops are deceiving, man. Like, for the most part, they look like you should just be able to ride right down them, but it's just such chunky terrain. It's really, it doesn't end up being as simple as it should be. Some of them, like this one, got logs on the bottom. Super weird off-camera stuff. You'll see coming up. One of the next ones, I make a big mistake, and I go to ride over it, and the bike just ends up under a tree. Again, wasting me a bunch of time. Yeah, right here. So the plan was just walk the bike down, but it doesn't end up being that simple. Bike just ends up flipping over, tucked under a tree. Takes me forever to get it out because I'm so exhausted. And this is another spot I ended up losing a decent amount. It's probably 4 or 5 people past me.
You alright? I'm good. Just gotta get my bike out. Can you go around?
Gotta hand it to these new bikes though. Man, they can take a beating. I can't tell you how many cliffs I launched this thing up. Just absolutely sending it. Yeah. Taking any little bit of elevation I can gain, just launching the bike up. Did what I had to do to make it. But the bike took a beating, man. By the end of this race, my clutch master cylinder was broken. The front brake master cylinder was leaking, and I lost my grab handle, which was also the bolts for the pipe. That was hanging off. So I completed 1 lap, that was the goal, but
God damn it.
The bike held up really well. I mean, honestly, for as bad as it could have been, it really wasn't too bad. She took a beating.
Fuck.
It really sucks to just sit here like dragging your bike on the rocks, watching people pass you. Nothing you can really do about it. You put yourself into that situation, you gotta get out. That's the name of the game with this type of stuff. See, I'm not the only one throwing my bike down cliffs. It made me feel a little bit better seeing this guy do the same thing right after me. He didn't struggle quite as bad, but you know, other people are just launching their bikes down hills too, so. Right there, I'm looking for that grab handle bolt I was talking about.
Are you in the A class?
No, C.
Oh, okay, you got
This dude's talking about the white sticker I got on my headlight. Accidentally grabbed one in the morning. It was for the Pro A splits. They were supposed to mark every time you got to a Pro A split, they'd put a sticker on there, but I'm obviously not A class. I'm a C rider, so didn't really need that.
Okay.
That kid just offered help. That's a common theme with the C-Class riders. Hey, you help me, I'll help you. You get me up this hill, and then I'll get you up. So I went back and forth with this kid like 4 times.
I can just get the front wheel up. You like over there?
Roll back.
It wasn't just this obstacle. There was like 3 after this. I went back and forth with this kid, man. We were just, we were both struggling, so we helped each other out where we could. That's the awesome thing about this type of riding, and the community's awesome. I've met some of the best people riding hard enduro. I don't even know who this kid was. He was just like, hey dude, I see you're struggling. Just launched the bike up there. Didn't even have to help me, but I gave him a hand. I think he makes it up pretty clean too, but it's a really awesome community, man. We're all out there having fun riding dirt bikes, beating ourselves up.
Alright, I got you.
See us all bottlenecked right there. We're all having to wait one person at a time. Yeah, he makes it up super clean. Didn't even really need my help, but I was there just in case. Grab that front wheel, pull him up if he needed it.
Can't hear you.
That's about all I got for you guys, man. Honestly, this was a super fun ride. Really enjoyed it. I'll definitely be back next year. Same kid again. We ended up helping each other on this hill too. But unfortunately, that's about all the footage I got. There's a lot of super challenging sections I didn't get footage of, but we're gonna finish it out with Cody Webb right here, showing us mortals how it's done. He goes right up that ledge. That's probably like a 12-foot ledge right there. And then us normal guys have to struggle up and make our way up that. But hey, if you like this video, give it a like, share it to somebody, show me some love, guys. That's all I got. Peace out.
Huh? Yeah, straight up the center.